See, all of us want something, but here is the real problem with it. Be what you want, happiness or wealth or a good life. Here's the problem. We are not willing to pay the price. And what's the price? Because most of the time the price is risky. This is why. So you're gonna say, okay, or look at, if I try this might happen, and on top of this, if this should happen, look at the fix I'm gonna be in. I better not try. But guess what? The time you were born, it became risky. See, getting married is risky, having a kid is risky, investing in a business is risky. It's all risky. I'll tell you how risky life is. You won't get out of this life alive. That's risky. So start trying. Why wait? And here is a point to keep in mind when you start to take this gut load of risk, gut load of life risk and business risk, or a relationship risk, or a financial risk. Make sure you are taking intelligent risk and not foolish ones. And here is another important point to keep in mind, and here is another point you have to consider when you want something, is that you have to have that power of will, that I will do it. Simply put, say, I'll do it or die. See, this is powerful. See, Tony Robbins once said that those who rather die or succeed tend to succeed. And that sounds uncomfortably true. See, if you want something too bad enough, you're going to find a way. We have only but two options. In fact, people have two options. They either find a way or find an excuse. You want it too bad enough, you're going to find a way. But if you don't want it too bad enough, you kind of want it. You're going to find an excuse to just ace yourself out. See, if you want it too bad enough, you're going to find a way. Maybe not immediately, but eventually. But when you don't want it too bad, like you don't want it as bad as you want to breathe, like Eric Thomas once points out, all you're going to do is find an excuse. And why would you find an excuse? Because you don't want to look bad, right? You find a good excuse. So who is that going to hurt? I'm going to leave you that question to answer on your own. Here's the third and last point we're going to consider today. Jim Rohn said, daily successful disciplines are easy to do. Well, you might say, why are few people successful and why are many people not successful? Here is the reason. It's also easy not to do. You know you should run around the block for your good health. You know you should pick up a book to increase your knowledge. See, all this is simple to do. They are the little daily disciplines that turns into a gut load of latent power that you can imagine where they all came from. It's little the discipline. You have to break it. You have to break it down, right? Here is how it goes. You could, you should, you don't. Or you could, you should, you won't. You don't means you're careless. You won't means you're stubborn. Both leads to absolute disaster. See, don't stand in your own way. Don't let your attitude block your progress. Because sometimes we take people who are the cause of our problems, or we blame circumstances for everything happening to us. Circumstances don't determine your future. Circumstances are your looking glass. They're only your looking glass. When you think that circumstances are determines your future, or is going to decide your future, it means you are a stimuli. You are reacting to stimuli. You don't have your own drive. You don't have your own way of doing things. If the government is this, the government is that, you say, okay, that's it. We can't have anything for the future. Simply just sit down the whole day with your fingers crossed. That won't do it. See, I don't know how to make you desire something too bad enough. I don't know how to make you want it bad enough. That's something you have to come up on your own. This is your future. You better get serious now. What I'm here to do is give you an excellent idea on how to change your life. But the transformation, the change is something you have to come up on your own with these ideas that I share in this video and other videos that I do. I challenge you to do that because you can. See, you can't live today. You can't live today the same that you lived yesterday, only by choice. You're not a tree. You're not stagnant. And that's something to be grateful of. So you have your choice to grow or to stay back. So you can only grow or stay back. You can't remain stable even if you want to. So go work on yourself and much love, and I will see you, and I mean you, at the top. Thank you.